You should be able to hear me, mate.
Jesus.
Can you hear me all right?
That was perfect.
Oh, strength.
We own John, when he gets to his zone, man, it's like total red zone, right? And so he's watching this, and I was just watching him try to compute what was going on here, and he was fucking livid, right? And he was like, I'm not having this, right? So there was like, literally, there was hundreds of bogs, and there was loads of folk just kind of watching. And we were just kind of standing back like, fucking hell, if this is the first night, it's going to be chaos. So John just ran out, like ripped his tap off, and he runs up to everybody. There's honestly, it must have been about, I don't know, I felt like 300 folk, maybe less, right? Just running about, kicking the bogs over and that. And John's like, you think you're fucking mental. And he just pulled his pants down, right? And he just went, rah! And we were all just like, what the fuck? And he had like a wee portable camera, right? Like, see the old school cameras. And he just took a picture of his cock. And everybody generally was just scuttered away.
If that's something you do, man.
But that's John the Bomb, man.
That's fucking
That was
scary.
back in the day.
I thought you were going to say you got chucked tiptoe inside it or something like that.
Tipped upside down.
All blue and all that.
So, mate, how are you finding the time to train pro wrestling as well as fucking MMA?
So I done that for my Bellator day, my Bellator fight camp. I done it every Wednesday, 24 weeks. It was like
Right.
an induction training thing for that, but I didn't tell anybody.
Right.
So my coach doesn't even know. So he's like, I'm always wondering why I was missing jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai on a Wednesday, and every week I was coming up with a new excuse. 24 excuses.
You're doing power bombs.
That's a fucking liar, man. So we get sacked for everything.
So I would train in the mornings, so I would see my coach in the morning, so he knows I'm not just no training at all, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, it was a 3-hour session, the pro wrestling, and it's fucking tough. It's a tough session. I don't know if you probably know, but the bumps in a wrestling ring is awful, man. Like, that's what you get taught the first good few weeks, is how to land and how to brace yourself. It's called bumping in pro wrestling. So basically just slam yourself off rings, flip bumps and all that. And it's the first time I done it, I was like, Jesus fucking I've done all combat sports, but just a jolt right through your body. I'm like, fuck. Just slagging all the wrestlers all my life about being fake and that, but I knew they'd take some bumps and shit like that, but fuck doing them all night, and next day you can't walk and that, and like,
Well, that's it, man. When they get injured, they're getting fucking injured, eh?
Aye.
It's like,
they do it like all year round, every night, you know what I mean?
aye.
But so that pro wrestling got me into like the submission side of MMA and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
That's pretty cool. So that was the first, obviously, kind of part of fighting that got you into it.
aye.
And so see, like, gun to your head, like, if you could be a pro wrestler or like an MMA fighter, like, don't really need a gun to your head, do you?
I would. Well, my dream wasn't to be a fighter. Like, I just kind of fell into it. Like, people always want to be world champion. My dream's to be world champion. Like, my dream wasn't to be a world champion. It wasn't to be a fighter. So
Right.
I wanted to be a fireman or play for Celtic. So play football. So I just ended up being good at it and then just sticking with it. My dream now still isn't to be world champion. I think a lot of fighters feel the need to say that. I'm going to be world champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Aye.
and really most of them probably don't believe it. So if I just keep beating people and then I end up fighting champion, and so be it. But it was a weird way I got in it. But
That's
I'd
a
probably
much
pick
better attitude to have, surely.
I'll probably pick MMA though, or pro wrestling. Just for the realness of the buzz. Don't get me wrong,
Aye.
I done a wee stunt with ICW where I ran in for the crowd and smashed Paul Craig with a low blow. And then we smashed each other all the way up the ramp, and that was a buzz.
Right,
Because it was in the Barrowlands, it was sold out, people shouting, and like, you love wrestling. Like, when we got through the back, we're like, fucking hell, man, that's a buzz.
Aye, that's good, man.
But I fought in like the Hydro, Manchester Arena, like big arenas, and that's a buzz walking out because it's a real fight. But like pro wrestling, just as good as a buzz, not really.
Aye. So, I mean, how did it feel then? Let's talk about your Bellator contract, and then we can diverse into various things. How did it feel to sit down and finally sign that contract?
That was it was good, man. I was working in a film set in Cambridge at the time,
Right.
and I was just woke up like a Holiday Inn, and my coach was like, "Oh, we've got I had a Cage Warriors contract sitting, and Cage Warriors is like the biggest Europe organisation in Europe. Shit money in that, but it's a good feeder to the UFC, and it's got good. It's on BT Sports, blah blah blah.
Sorry to interject, is that something you can talk about? See, money wise, a lot of people don't quite understand, like for the likes of Cage Warriors and stuff like that.
I can see what the fuck I want.
Do you know what I mean? So money wise, like what would you make for a fucking fight in Cage Warriors, for example? Even if you were fucking if you're fighting for a title, let's just say
about $1,000.
Really? And that could be for like, even
the champions.
6 to 9 weeks fucking fight camp, and you've got to pay all that shit, all your digs and whatever, and that's fucking rotten, man.
So, but it is a good feeder. Like all the Cage Warriors champions go to the UFC. It's a good feeder, and it's on BT Sports, so you get good coverage if you're getting sponsors and stuff like that. So it's good that way. So we had a 5-fight contract in, and we were going to sign it. We were just in a rush. That was what we were going to do. And as I said, I was working down Cambridge, and my coach just phoned me and it's like, we've been offered Bellator. Say game 2 days and come back with a contract. And it was a day later, they emailed me it through, and like, you can do everything on your phone now. So it's just, I just signed it there and then sent it back and just started shadowboxing about my hotel room like a fucking idiot. Like I was buzzing.
Good on you, fucking
brilliant. Like I was working in this stupid TV show thing, and I was just telling randoms like that didn't have a clue about martial arts or Bellator. Like,
do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
So
that's brilliant.
And it's like that is life changing money. Like
I'm
not loaded, but it's a wee bit of comfort that I can actually train properly, like pay my rent, pay my car and stuff like that.
Good.
And then like it's a better contract as well. When you win, your contract goes up. If you win, it's doubled and stuff like that.
Aye.
Like it's night and day, man. It's like them and the UFC are rivals, so they're two biggest in the world. You know what I mean? So
what kind of contract is it you've signed? No money wise, just like how long?
4 fights.
4 fights.
4 fight deal,
cool.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's fair to say, man, over the years you've fucking certainly paid your dues. You know what I mean?
32 fights.
Do you know, absolutely, for what I've fucking followed as well. And do you know, I think another thing that's fair to say, and it's like you were mentioning there, a lot of people say they want to be world champion. You say, you've never, that's not what you've come out for saying, but I've always, correct me if I'm wrong, you've always been one of the guys that's kind of, whatever your vision doing, you've went and done it. There's no does self-doubt even fucking creep into your mind?
Well, the wee bit of doubt creeped in my last fight, and I was a bit raging about it because the full camp I was mentally prepared for a war, and I wasn't even thinking the full week, a fight week, I wasn't thinking about the fight, when I'm like fucking...
The Terry Brazier fight, I take it we're talking about. Aye.
Terry Brazier. Usually fight week I'm like fucking Doctor Strange, like all these fucking all these scenarios that my fight can play out. I could get subbed, I could get knocked out, I could sub him, I could be a war, I could be a quick. So you go through all these what if this happens, and it's just up there, man. It's just. But this.
So is that what you do? Like just totally like zone into all the different.
Well, I used to, but this fight I didn't. Like I was pure smooth, zen, wasn't thinking about it, just going about my week, just buzzing really. But then I didn't start thinking about the fight until I started warming up in the back with my coach. And then I get my flag, ready to go. My team's there. We had the camera crew as well. It was filming a documentary for BBC. It's out next month, so they were there. So that was added pressure. A documentary like to build up to this fight. Like I didn't want it to be like Rocky and the cunt loses at the end. Not me. You don't. That's not got to be a good documentary. Probably be good. Probably be good filming me greeting or something in the back. See, this is the highs and lows of the sport. But I grabbed my flag, and just then, like, just a wee bit of fucking doubt just creeped in about who I was fighting and the guys that he'd beat, because he was a 2-weight world champion. He was on a 10-fight win streak. Blah blah blah. And I was just like, oh, he beat Rhys McKee. He's beat Gadza, he beat Lahore, who are all world class fighters. I'm like, fuck, this has got to be tough. And it was just before I walked out, I'm like, how did that just creep in there? But I did say, like, maybe that wee bit of a wee bit of doubt maybe made me win the fight, because I don't know, maybe if I was too relaxed I wouldn't have been a wee bit up for it. I don't know.
Have you felt that before? Have you been overconfident before? Like, it's cockiness?
No,
like,
I think when I get I walk to the ring like I'm a wrestler. Like, I play the crowd, I get a buzz off the crowd, and when I go in the cage, depending, I can sometimes I shout and scream, or I jump about the cage.
Aye.
It just depends how I feel there and then. Like,
So that's a natural thing for you to
Aye.
do, other than because you find a lot of guys fucking playing up to that now because they think that's how they've got to get that notoriety.
Aye.
With the entertainment side, it really creep into the business.
You can see who's real and who's fake.
Oh,
like,
big time, man.
A lot of people, but don't get me wrong, all that shit obviously sells. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, look at the most famous fighters in any sport. Like, they're the one that are outspoken or loud or funny.
Aye.
So I see why they're doing it, but
I'm just
not
waiting
everybody
for
can pull it off. Know what I mean?
I'm just waiting for MMA to turn into, say MMA guys are going to wrestling. I'm just waiting for like fucking Coco Beware to get head down into the octagon or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Into the
Papa
fucking
Shango.
cage.
Fucking love that guy. We went on a stag do a few years ago, man, and we had like that was the whole theme, like
Wrestlers.
WWE,
Love
man.
it. Who was Bret Hart?
I was Bret Hart.
Oh, yeah. That's my hero,
He was
man.
my hero, man.
That's the reason that I fucking started this shit, man.
I fucking love Bret Hart. I'll show
The
you some
excellence of
pictures later, man.
execution, eh?
We'll stick up a picture actually in the podcast of me and my gear, man.
Yes.
Built like yourself, obviously, mate.
Love that. A lot of time for that.
But it was good. We had a royal. It was in Budapest, and we had like a. No, it was Brussels, and there's like I don't know if you've been there, but there's like an old town square, and we had like a wee Royal Rumble in it. It was fun. Everybody was
You
just like
filming
their
it?
cameras. And
Brilliant, man.
it was well good. But I always loved wrestling as a wee guy, but I was quite late to kind of getting into MMA and that. Like, I've never done it, like, but just I love watching it. I went to like my first kind of encounter was going to UFC 125 in Vegas, and it was just we were going to Vegas,
Nice.
and my mates were like,
Who was on that card?
it was like Silva was meant to be fighting like Spider, and fucking Jose Aldo was also meant to be fighting, and they were like the top two cards, and they both pulled out with injuries, and it ended up Edgar and Gray 2, the second
Yeah.
one. It was what a fight that was, by the way.
Is that the one who was
Um,
punching him and kept doing backwards rolls and stuff like that? No?
He took like, I think it was like 126 punches to the jaw or something in the first round. I've not actually watched it back. I'd love to watch it back, but 125, if you
Edgar's
got
a
to check it out, it's a belter.
Did you watch the recent ones? Israel Adesanya and Kevin Gastelum?
No, that was
UFC?
the last one.
Aye.
Aye, they were two belters, man.
Nah, I've seen
And Dustin
I've seen
Poirier?
clips of it, but I've not watched it. I used to stay up and watch it at the time, man. But we were talking about your next fight. Whereabouts is it then? Is it?
It's in Wembley.
Wembley,
London,
right.
aye. The 22nd of June. I'm fighting Charlie Leary, who's a tough fighter, really tough fighter. He's got a record of like 15-10-1, so people think, oh, you should beat him easily, but I honestly think, hand on heart, that he's tougher than Terry Brazier. I think Terry would have a record like that if he fought the same guys
Right.
that Charlie had fought. He's got good hands, tough to take down, purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's just very durable. So, like I said it the last time, it was got to be a war, but I really think this one's got to be a war. And I know the Brazier fight finished quite early, and that's just a sport, sometimes that can happen, but
Yeah.
I would love that to fucking happen again, don't get me wrong, but I think he'll be harder to put away. But no, I'll do the same as I always do, like prepare the best I can, get better, make the weight, and I'll always be there. I won't.
Are you going to be zen as fuck again, man? And no think about the fight until the walk?
We'll see, man. We'll see. Like my mates are sending me fucking. Sometimes my mates, just people sending me bookie slips like, I've got 100 quid on you, no pressure. Like, it's just
Fuck
like,
off!
I was like, I better put this phone off.
What's
But,
it like on social media and that? Do you get? Is
I
it
love
mainly
man.
love, man?
Somebody called me a fat William Wallace, Conor McGregor prick last night. That was funny,
That's
man.
fucking good part, eh?
That was
Fucking
funny.
hell.
That sounds like an American straight away.
And then you look at their profile, they've got like no picture and like no followers. You're just like, this guy's just made this profile to just write that. Probably somebody you know what I mean, is just kind of say it to your face.
That's probably exactly what it is, eh?
But I get a lot of love, like, especially after that fight. It was unbelievable. Like, I just sat up the full night doing Newcastle on my phone, just in a buzz until I got picked up the next day at 11 o'clock. I was just going through messages and that. I like doing that sometimes. Like,
Cool, eh?
when a fight's coming up, I'll look at old fights and like old posts and old messages, and I get a buzz after love and the energy after people just sending me messages, and it's like, right, this is why I do this.
Aye.
This is why I do it. But I'm always, obviously I'm out there a wee bit with being a Celtic fan, so I always get the opposite end, getting a wee bit hate with the Rangers fans, which I'm alright about. I'm trying to be loved by everybody. I'm just trying to be
absolutely.
myself.
How do you find then, like,
everybody fights with the Rangers fans, mate?
Oh, fun,
you know, being in the camp, being in hit squad and stuff like that, and being in camp with a lot of pro fighters and stuff like that. That's an interesting one. Like, I'm sure we've maybe mentioned this before. Like, when you're winning, folk fucking love you. But what's the other side of the card? I mean,
it's easy to be forgotten as a fighter. Like,
people are fickle, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Even if you're quiet on social media, like what fighter's not got social media? You know what I mean? You need to stay in the public eye. You need to be out there with your training. A few months down the line, if you're not fought, like, you can see it go down a wee bit. You know what I mean? So I think you need to.
That makes sense. Same as anything, isn't it?
You just need to stay in the limelight when it's, especially after a win, when it's fresh. Just get stuff posted out there with your fans, and because people, like, you should want people to come watch you fight or watch you in the telly or whatever. So yeah, but I like social media. It's a big part of my career anyway.
Absolutely. There's we'd been speaking about how things like the mental health aspect it creeps into fighters, and it's becoming more apparent now. I think in a good way people are kind of speaking out about it, and there has been fighters actually. I'm sure there's been a couple of guys that, there was one recently, I believe, who was a UFC fighter back, Ultimate Fighter 1, I think, who fucking committed suicide. I think it was Loden Sinclair, if I'm right. I don't know the details behind it. I mean, is that anything do you see anything like that in the gym with other guys? Have you experienced any of that yourself? Have you know, when you were younger or even now, is that something that's prevalent in this day and age?
In the gym, not really in the gym. In my football team, like a few of my teammates have passed away through it. A few of my friends, few of my family. So it's very, very close to me and my group of friends, because we do a lot of work for Chris's house and run charity events and that. So I'm very aware of the whole suicide in the area as well. Like, it's rife. It's just everywhere. But like, I get a lot of messages, like, because I'm out there with Chris's house. I get messages like, just people want to talk to me, and I've sat up all night sometimes just blaring away, talking a lot of shit. And like, I'm not a fucking lifesaver, you know what I mean? But if somebody's want to have a chin wag, then, and they say it helps them, then I'm all for that. But that's exactly what it does to you. You might think, you might not realise the good that you're doing somebody, just like someone else, like you might do or I might do. You know what I mean? You don't know the opportunity you're giving someone just to kind of reach out and sit and have, as you say, just have a fucking bit of a blather. I think Tyson Fury opened up a lot about it. I don't follow boxing a lot, right, but I'm a fan of Fury. I'm a big fan of Tyson. His story's pretty inspiring, isn't it? He's at the pinnacle of his sport. He's like one of the best ever heavyweight. So for a guy like him to open up and say the things he said is quite inspiring as well. Yeah, sure. And how long have you been doing stuff at Chris's house? 3 years. My friend Liam Fagan, well, 3 of my friends, him and his brothers Sean and Daniel, they lost their father to suicide. And they're like my best friends, so we started a charity day, like, to raise money, to raise awareness for like Chris's house and that. So that was like 3 years ago. We have like a 7-a-side football tournament in Hollytown, and at night it's like a raffle, a DJ, a disco, and bands and stuff like that. And it's a great day, man. It's like a full Hollytown gets together, and the first year we raised $4,000, and then the second year we added in like a 5-star holiday in the raffle, and we raised $21,000. And this is the third year coming up. So obviously it's not all about money. I keep saying this in my podcast, but it isn't about money because it's just about raising awareness. But I don't know if you know a lot of stuff about Chris's house in Wishaw, but money stuff like that keeps the lights on, keeps the wheels turning for people, because it's the only place in Scotland that is open 24/7 to anybody. Right. And I went in a few weeks ago with Andy McLaren, who's a former football player, and I sat in one of his lifestyle group circles. It's just like young men and even older men, just like got problems with like depression or drugs and stuff like that, and it was an eye opener. Like even through the back, I thought it was just Dan who owns it and runs it, but it's no. They've got so many workers on the clock, mob 24/7, people coming in and out, and they're doing wonders. So I sat in his circle and just shared some of my stories and tried to give the guys a lift and listened in, and it was an eye opener. But the boys, they're all with each other, and people are speaking up, and then other guys are like, they're all in it together, like they're all helping each other as well, and it was nice to see, you know what I mean? So Andy McLaren, he's doing wonders in his group up there as well.
Oh, brilliant, man.
So you're saying that the doors are open 24/7?
Yes.
So what is it? Can you phone it? You can go in, you can drop in and that?
Yep, just phone the numbers. Chrissy's house is on Facebook, and
we'll actually
Instagram
stick
stuff.
something up just over the screen at this point or whatever, just so folk can, and at the end.
I hope that you and your pals don't mind me asking, so they lost their dad to suicide?
3 of my friends lost their dad
3?
to suicide.
So I thought they were all brothers, you meant?
No, no, they're all brothers. Sean, Liam and Daniel brothers.
Right.
My other friends also lost their dads as well.
Right.
So
So
it's so close to a group.
Did those guys have a long-standing problem with mental health before that? Was it noticeable? Was that something that they struggled with for years?
No, I think it just came through when they lost their father, basically, and it was Liam that really wanted to kick on with it and really push it. And if it wasn't for Liam and starting that, then I probably wouldn't be involved. But it's not just there. Like, I've got friends, and like my football team lost a few of them at the same circumstance. So it is everywhere. Like even my family, people you know, and even famous people like singers, DJs. Like it's
right.
Really bad, don't it? I think
the misconception is, like fucking say before, like if you've got mental health problems, like you maybe people will maybe judge you as being fucking weak, or you can't do this and you can't do that, which is completely wrong. Do you know what I mean? That's just maybe why people don't talk about it too much. You know what I mean?
That's like the old school mentality, like being a man, like
big time.
Strap your balls on me, man.
Like Bill Burr used to say that, just bottle that down in there and put it in the shelf. You know what I mean? But like I think now, like anybody should own it. Like I've had thoughts in the past and stuff like that. Like, well, it depends, like where you are in your life. Like a lot of these thoughts come from like maybe drug taking, like you're up all night, maybe you feel with a girlfriend, maybe you've lost your job, stuff like that, you owe money, stuff like that comes in it. So it's easy as saying to somebody like, I'm always here to talk or to speak up and that, but you don't know what mind frame people are in and how low they really are, obviously. If they're really low, then that's why they're having these thoughts, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's just, that's brilliant what you guys are doing with Chrissy's house and stuff like that, with the annual fundraising and everything, and the fact that you're even just open to speaking to people that might just want to reach out. Now that you probably have a million folk fucking emailing that here, mate.
I have to go back to part-time, mate.
I think I did put a post up that night I'm talking about. I think I put a post up. If anybody ever wants to talk, then just send us a mail. Fair enough.
Ding, ding,
I
ding,
did ask for it, but
Sanders and me birds are on. Feeling off your low, Chris.
I've got to say it back.
But that is amazing. I know of Chris's house, but I'll be honest, I didn't actually really kind of know too much.
That's
about
excellent.
It,
it's kind of 24/7, especially.
We'll fire up a wee link when we post the podcast. Beautiful. And that as well, so folk can kind of check it out and that.
Beautiful.
So I'd like to talk a wee bit about your earlier days and that. Like, so you've mentioned Hollytown, so you grew up in Hollytown.
Townies. I'm born and bred. I was actually born in Belsall like most days, but well, apart from yourself, I was born in Belsall, but stayed in Hollytown all my life. I stayed in Spruce Bay Flats, and to help people from Hollytown is like the Bronx.
Right, okay.
The rough bit, but they're knocked down now. Well, one half of them's knocked down, and that's the half I stayed at. And then like, a few years ago, I moved to Sunnyside, and that's just as bad. Probably the second roughest.
Moving up in the world, mate.
So I've stayed myself now, but my papa and my mum stayed right across the road from each other, and they still do. So that's in Sunnyside. But it's a shithole, but it's your shithole. Not I mean, that's there's a few diamonds.
But it's home.
There's a few diamonds in the mud, to quote Jerry Sinman. But I wouldn't like to move away, basically. Well, I know I'm going to someday, but it's always good coming back to it, put it that way. Like, I go
So
after training.
when you've done 12 rounds with Floyd Mayweather and you've got 100 million in the bank,
I'll buy the biggest house in Hollowtown.
A house the size of Hollowtown.
Already got my own one, it's massive. But after training every day, like I just go drive right to my papa's bit and sit with him, watch a football game or a film and that. Then Tesco and back home, then gym again. It's just like like a wee triangle.
Is he quite big in your life then, your papa?
Oh aye. Since I've been a wee boy, he was the one that first took me my first like holiday away and gave me pocket money every week, took me every Saturday morning, I'd go to the bars and boot sales and that with him. So and I stayed with him every Thursday. Him and my grand's passed now. But so every Thursday I still go to my papa's for my dinner. Every Thursday.
That's cool, man.
And even though that long ago, before I got to sponsor with my food, meal prep and that, was he done all my diet. Like every day I'd go in, he would have like fish and asparagus, and he would do my full camp diet, man. He would do so.
Good on him.
So I think when I got that food sponsor, he was a bit gutted because I think he liked being a bit party. He liked being a party, you know what I mean? But so.
Well, he kind of started you, I suppose, so. You always have that.
I think that's how I like the wrestling and all, because when I was at the boot sales, you'd give me my £5 pocket money and I'd run away and just get the VHSs, like all the old wrestling ones, and that's how I started the wrestling.
Right, I've still got some of them. SummerSlam '89, that was the first one I bought, man.
I think that's the first one I bought.
Is it?
That's where they got
it. What was the main event? Main event was Hogan. Was it
that
89?
Was that 88?
I'm thinking of, right, tell me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking of, I've got my head, I might be wrong, I think it's 89.
What was the Warrior and
it was Hogan, Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus the Macho Man and Zeus.
It's a tag team.
Aye. So that was 89, wasn't it? And I think I had the second VHS I bought was
SummerSlam. It's good to be a SummerSlam, sure.
No, I bought a Royal Rumble, and it was when Ravish and Rick Rude and the Ultimate Warrior done the pose down.
Yes.
The two of them were just like
roided to the gills, man.
That tash that Ravish and Rick Rude was roided to the fucking gills, man.
Remember I had his face in his pants?
Oh, aye.
I took it off. It was just that guy's face. So my papa's a big part of my life.
He could be your manager then when you go fucking pro wrestling. Papa could be your manager.
He was in my first documentary, and he was.
I actually watched that very recently.
It was the start of the show. Like everybody was more focused on it. He done a quote about my weight cut. I've gone from He-Man to Skeletor, and I constantly like, get on a t-shirt. So then the second documentary, which isn't out yet, like we tried to watch on his telly and YouTube, and it wasn't loading. So when they were filming him again, they're like, we'll get the laptop out and they can watch the first documentary with me for his first time. So we watched it, and that was the first time. So they've actually filmed that.
They filmed that first moment?
So that was quite cool.
Excellent.
They were wanting to like have people in my mom's house or my papa's house filming them watching the fight live on Channel 5, and I kind of kept passing it away as if they were busy. But the real story was, that's me back to my line again, by the way. My real story was, I didn't want them filming in case I lost, and then the cameras are there. I knew that I won. I was like, that would have been fucking some moment. My papa jumped about and they had it in fucking. So I might should start believing myself a bit more.
I think so, mate.
But
you just don't fucking use it. If that was, God forbid, to happen.
They actually did film someday though. Like, I had a fan I still do have a fan called Stephen, who had like brain tumours, and I went met him. His son's mailed me, and I went to his house and gave him like gloves and t-shirts and that, and they went to his house and filmed him. So they've got him.
Oh, have they? Is that the boy you play video games with?
No, that's Kieran. No, Stephen's like a grown man. He's
right.
So they interviewed him about like when I went to see him when he had the brain tumours and that, and I think it got a bit emotional, like the full thing. I wasn't there,
right. So
that should be good on the documentary. So after that, they're like, we'll go to ask Stephen about it. So they filmed his reaction. So they got Sunday, and it'll be good to see him because He's a gentleman.
I hope he's like, fucking yes!
He's a right gentleman. So what's happening with the documentary? What's the plans with that?
Well, it's wrapped up, but they says it's got to be in April, if no May. So I've not heard back from them.
Is it for like YouTube? Is it?
Oh, it's BBC Scotland.
Oh, brilliant!
It's
so the new channel.
Yeah, the new channel. So this crew came from Stirling University, and they came to me to do their dissertation.
Dissertation.
You can tell I didn't go to college or uni, you know what I mean?
Well, you got it right, mate.
So they came to me like, would like to film me. I had a fight in Edinburgh, it was a while back. So they filmed my camp and basically the one you watched. So that was the aim, and it was a success. They won all sorts of awards for it. So then down the line, they messaged me like, listen, we've been approached by BBC. They want us to do another one on you. And I was like, funny enough, I've got my Bellator debut coming up, and they came over to Dublin with me when I was training SBG. They filmed that, jumped into the Irish Sea. They used drones for me jogging, Raffi, and GoPros in underwater swimming, shit like that. Then obviously all the shit through the back with Bellator. Then the win Bellator, my papa. So it's got to be good. I've not seen any of it. I've actually not seen any of it. Right. So when it's on the telly, that'll be the first time I see it.
They're not even going to send you the wee proof.
Maybe you get like a wee screening or something like that, no?
Well, we done that for the Stirling one when I went to the university.
Right.
And I was like, there was like 10 movies or something, 10 films. And it was like, you didn't know when it was coming up. It was just got to come up. And yours was the last one. I'm like, fucking sweating. Full auditorium with people. And it won the best. Basically won all the awards. And people were standing and applauding and all. They put it together brilliant. But this one's I'm looking forward to this one. It's probably got to be 100 times better. It's got to be soundtracked. So it's got to be good, man.
Yeah, that sounds well cool, man.
Looking forward to seeing it myself, man, definitely.
I've got you on Twitter, so I'm sure you'll bang it up.
Oh, definitely.
I actually want to congratulate you on your Twitter name. That's fucking excellent.
Oh, I've got a belted a story for this. See, since I've been like my uncle John stays there. I don't want to tell anybody where we were, but my uncle John stays there, right? And I used to come in as a wee guy. But see, every time crossing the bumps in the bridge, I used to always, I'm talking about every single time, shout "Cowabunga, dude! Cowabunga, dude!" As I was going out it, and I still fucking do it. I just came out like "Cowabunga, dude!" I'm like, I've got to turn to tell them.
That is brilliant.
So, my Twitter and Instagram name Cowabunga, not Cowabungard.
Cowabunga,
like that. What is that? I'm like, see if you know, you fucking know. I'm green for Celtic. I love pizza and martial arts. I'm a turtle under all this shit. Under this white skin and tattoos, I'm a turtle.
I went to watch the Turtle movie when it came out on in the cinema, and I was obviously a wee guy, and I'll never forget, just before we got to, well, it was after the cinema, but just before we got to our car, there was like a wee kind of pedestrian crossing, and there was a wee lady, right old lady. And she looked at me and she went, "Cowabunga, dude!" I was like, "What the fuck?" Right, but she was so old. I don't know if I've just made her older in my head because it was so long ago, but I feel like she was like,
man, I keep that story.
Like 80s or something like that, man. But I've always had a good affiliation with that word, man. But apart from the fact the Turtles was amazing.
But a lot of people do appreciate it. Like, that's a fucking good name, man.
It's a really strong name, man. But aye, happy days.
But yeah, so yeah, man, fucking looking forward to your next fight. So what's the, going back to that, what is the plans? Do you look to the future, or do you just going to, I've got a 4-fight contract, I'm just going to fucking, we'll see how it is, or are you like, have you started thinking this is what I want to do? You said I don't want to be I've not thought about being world champion, but
I know what I do want, and that's to bring Bellator to Scotland for the first time. It's never been.
Has it never had it? I didn't realise that.
No, never. So I'd like to bring them to the Hydro next year. All the Bellator owners and brasses were loving me in Newcastle. I brought up Hydro and they were up for it. So
some venue.
Realistically, I'll need to win my next fight, keep that momentum going, give them a reason to come, because I've got an army. I'm like, no matter where I'm fighting, like, they bring the noise, they bring the atmosphere, and it's like a fit big game. That's what they create.
That's good, man.
So I'm not saying I could fill out the Hydro like all these other dafties.
Be good if that was your fourth fight, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, the Hydra.
See if it was your fourth, man. That'd be some.
Mate, that'd be some fucking achievement, being the first Scottish person to be signed by Bellator and then fucking bringing Bellator to Scotland for the first time.
I think it is going to happen, man.
That's a legacy, like, obviously, like a big.
It'll happen. And think about the noise, like.
Fuck aye.
In Newcastle, I only brought up like 300 or whatever, but it was maybe 200, I can't remember. But there was like, I sold the arena out. The atmosphere was amazing. The guy I was fighting was English. It was the best atmosphere of the night. So I think about just down the road, know what I mean? I would do a good few thousand in there anyway.
Aye.
They would bring the noise and bring an American fighter or bring a champion or anybody. Somebody that's good, and not even me the main event. Obviously you would love to be the main event, but co-main event I'd be happy with, know what I mean? But that's a plan for me. So
that's a pretty good plan, mate.
Mate, when are you going to start getting Paul Craig to jump the fucking cage when you win fights? I know that you mentioned that in our podcast, but I feel it's worth bringing up the fact that every time fucking Paul seems to pull one out the bag, you're the first fucking cunt out of the cage.
I don't leave it to the last second though. Like, I get it in the first couple of seconds. So if he would maybe, if he wins in the first round, I'm not jumping the cage. But the last two fights he's been losing, then he pulls out the bag in the last second or the last 20 seconds, and it's just like,
you're fucking give your dues, you're in like a whippet.
I used to do the Gardens in Hollyton, mate. Nobody can catch me, man. But the commissioner didn't like me the last one. Yeah, that guy was a prick, man. He was just telling us to sit down every 2 seconds and hitting us with towels, and just told me not to swear in the round break. Like I said, I'm just saying to Paul, last round's like, give me a fucking hard 5 minutes here. Like, so I swore, and he's like, not swearing. Like, everybody heard me in the telly, like, that guy tell you not to swear, not. And then obviously when I've lobbed the fence, I'm actually fucking right out it, man. He was right in, like, dragging me out and all that. Just a fucking idiot. But I think they just don't want another riot, but it's just excitement, know what I mean? That's all it is.
Absolutely, man, aye.
But aye, so if he stops leaving it so late, then I won't jump in there. I don't think I'll do it again anyway.
So
I can't do it again.
Paul, get it together, man.
I'll start thinking, oh, guys just want to be on the telly, but it's no like that at all,
just
man.
Pure excitement.
The one in London was the best, man. Like 1 second.
That's crazy.
The actual record. 1 second, and Paul was losing every round against a Russian killer, and that last one was like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, but he was still on the scorecards. We seen he was losing again every round, which I didn't agree with, but we won. We stopped the fight and we got another bonus, 3 bonuses.
It just shows you, man. I mean, 1 second to go, that's fucking, I mean, 10-15 seconds to go, but somebody in Paul's position, 9 times out of 10 would have just fucking waited out the clock until that finished, you know what I mean? But fair play to him, because he's a guy that how many years has he been doing it since he started MMA? It's not been let's face it, it's not been a long time.
5 or 6 or something.
Do you know what I mean? Because he gets a lot. I've seen the keyboard warriors, usually Americans, that maybe came up, who is this guy, and gets a lot of stick. Doesn't he deserve to be here? Yet is fucking pulling out wins like that, man.
That's the good thing about MMA. Like people can win the first second, and you can get your ass whooped for the full fight, 15 minutes, and win 14:59 seconds. So it's like you're always in the fight. If you've got the skill set, you're always in the fight. But Paul's fought 6 times in UFC, 3 and 3. 3 wins, he got performance of the night's bonus, which is 50 grand each. So that's 150 grand half bonuses. Never mind your fight money. Plus every fight, every guy he's fought's been undefeated. You know what I mean? They're giving him studs. 205. That's like John Jones's and Cormier's division, a hard division. Guys hit hard. They've got the wee gloves on. I mean, not a lot of people can do that. Know what I mean? So they can sit there and say what they want, but
absolutely. I mean, that fucking going back to that Khalil Roundtree fight that Paul fought. That guy's that Khalil Roundtree. I watched his last fight there, and he looks like a fucking monster.
Yes,
an absolute monster.
I was in his corner for that one. That wasn't a good, man. To see a teammate getting knocked out right in front of me. I was like 2 feet away from me, and it's just like. So then the next time you're cornering them, like you just don't. You think of that wee bit, but it's just the name of the game. I mean, it is like it can, as I say, wee gloves on and big Khalil just swinging the bombs. But fair play to Paul. You know what I mean? He dusted himself down, he came back and won his next couple. So
how does he deal with defeat? Is you see Paul, you see him as quite a character. Is he always quite a character? Is part of that for the fucking cameras? Is that just him naturally who he is? I'm sure one time I was at the hit squad, I seen him fucking swinging his dick in the locker room. And that's gone back a fair while.
Paul is a great guy. Aye. That's why I gave him the name the Bear Jew. Nobody really knows that, but I did.
Was that right?
Let's just see if he was foreign the Bear Jew, you know what I mean? He was Israeli. But Paul's a great guy, you know what I mean? Great family guy, great teammate. He's just everybody handles defeats different. But you need to remember, Paul's a school teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a school teacher. Fell in love with jiu-jitsu, then he was amazing at it. And then transformed into MMA, and then next thing I know, he was a world champion with Bama. Undefeated, went to UFC. So to have your first loss ever in the UFC would be a big thing, because it's all the lights, it's on TV. So how do you come back for that? So he's an inspiration to some of the people out there. I'm sure when he was growing up, I know for a fact, he didn't think he was going to be a fighter, you know what I mean? But now this is his job, so he's fighting soon. I don't want to give too much details away because it's not my business, but he's fighting, he's back up soon.
Cool. Good. How do you cope with the kind of so going through the bigger promotions? The bigger the promotions go, the bigger the fight goes.
I love it.
So it's just a fucking added bonus for you.
Aye, because it's a bigger crowd. The bigger the arena is, the bigger promotion is. The more eyes on you, and the more people either want to see you get fucked up or they want to see you win.
Aye.
But
so how does that energy compare? See if it's like if the crowd's against you.
Oh, I love it. I'm a bad guy, mate. Right. I want booed. I'm like Chris. Don't know if you know the Chris Jericho story in the elevator with the wee boy and his dad. No. So he's in the elevator. And the wee boy and his dad comes in. Like the elevator door shuts. He's like, "Oh, can wee boy get a picture or an autograph?" And he's just like, "No." Just looking away, and he's just like, you're about to fucking give my boy a picture, you fucking scumbag. No, he's just looking away, and the doors open. The fucking just walked away. He's like, because he was a heel that night, and they were going to the show that night, and he wanted when he walked out, he wanted them to boo him, and that's how much he was
okay.
So I thought that was one of the great. It's just staying in character. Know what I mean? Fuck you, not getting your picture, you wee dick. So I like. If they boo me, like, I feed off that. Especially like I'm fighting in London, the guys from London.
Aye.
Don't get me wrong, I'll have a crowd in there going mental and all, but I'm expecting a few boos. Like,
you should sell the fucking foam fingers. The bad guy, like boo.
I ripped my last fight. I ripped Newcastle apart, and I wasn't even fighting a guy from Newcastle, just a town.
Aye.
And like they cheered me. I was just like, fuck's sake, I want you to boo me.
I should be getting to the whole Geordie Shore fucking patter.
Aye, but obviously most folk will probably know about that, man. But so was there an actual chance of you fighting that Aaron boy?
Nah, I don't think so. He's before the Brazier fighting his fight, he was like, oh, let me get more experience and I'll fight him down the line. But he got beat off that fucking hillbilly, and I smashed the world champion. So whether you think that's not going to come anytime soon.
I'll be back on the telly and fucking partying.
He's on the London card, so I'll see him again. But I did bump into him. I don't know if you heard, but like he was saying, he's an alright guy, you know. He was being alright. He just got smashed, so I felt a wee bit sorry for him. And he's like, oh, I've not got Twitter. You were arguing with my agent and all that. And I was like, alright. Like, do you want to go for a pint? No, I just came back to the venue. I was like, no, I'm maybe up to my room and stuff like that. So I just wanted to let him feel what a loss felt like, because he was fighting all these bums, and if I actually started to think it was good.
Yeah.
And people were like, this guy's a real deal on Twitter. Like, I had all these fans mailing me like, you'll smash you, and couldn't stop laughing then. So like,
just folk that love Geordie Shore, that's just so silly, isn't it?
But it cuts to, you see all the fucking housemates and all that at those gigs when he's fighting. You're like, get the fuck, man.
So after my fight, he was on after me, right? So I came back here, I'm watching this shit. We were watching a wee bit in the warm up, well, my changing room, because there's tellies in there watching the fights. So I watched the first round in there, and there was like bum fights, the two of them were swinging, and everybody's laughing. It was that bad, we were all laughing. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going out to see what the crowd's like. I went at the side of the curtain, and it was just pure silent. It was people booing. It was pure, just stunk the arena out.
Oh my word.
After it, like the crew, the Geordie Shore crew are walking by me, and Scotty T just, I was walking by him, I was like, oh, you cunt. He looked down and he just shuffled away through the crowd. And I was just like, I'm not high, I've won, he's just got beat. I could have done something, but I didn't want to chase him down and like start shite, because I was just ruining my win, not me. Then Charlotte comes by. I was like, what's happening, Charlotte? Hey, out to the night. She's like, oh, hiya. Like, she doesn't have a clue. I'm just tweeting about fucking her. I think I tweeted about her getting like an arse shagged or something like that, and I was just like, I'm sitting being, what's happening? She's like, oh, hiya, how you doing? I'm like, she doesn't know what, one, who I'm or two, what I said about her, not mean, but
superb, man.
I need to find that tweet, man. That's good.
And it was something about fucking Charlotte's fucking deep throating something, I don't know, man. It's out there somewhere. Somebody will find
it's
it.
It's in the ether somewhere. You can search it. You can search it out. So are you going over for this fight camp? Are you going back over to like SPG, or you going to, is it Reykjavik that?
Iceland. Moynier. No, I'm not. I've went to Dublin the last 4 years.
Right.
So I was going to go to Poland for a bit. I've got a few teammates that come over every now and then. Polish, they're black belts, Casper and that, and they're animals, man. Young Casper's like 21. He's been a black belt for years.
Fuck, jeez,
like, I know, like, and he's scary good. I took him to a Celtic game and that. Just like, he's like, Celtic. I just didn't like have a clue. But on the mat, that guy's an absolute demon. Like, the way he moves, and it's unbelievable. So I'm going to go over to in Poland for a week with him in his gym and stay with him. I don't know when yet, but I think that's the plan. So I'm getting Dublin and missing now.
Fair enough.
Do you find that's a good? So if you're over, how long do you usually go over? Is it usually a week you go over to these different gyms, or whatever? Is it longer, or
just a week?
Just a week.
Aye.
Is that just a good kind of change of scenery for you, or do you, within that week, do you feel as if you can grasp fucking more learning, so to speak?
So the reason I go to Dublin is because like there's about 40-50 pro fighters at my weight, right, professional at a high level, on Bellator, UFC, whatever. In my gym I've got Paul Craig, who's a heavyweight, and I've got some amateur fighters who beat the shit out of me, but they're not experienced enough. So I just go over to Dublin. I've been going for a few years, and it was just to get different bodies and good spars and good rolling, and just a different scenery as well. I love Dublin, I love Ireland, and just different bodies, different shapes, sizes, and a high level. Not many high level coaching and high level sparring partners and that. And I've just been going for the last 4 years, so I've got to know the staff and the coaches and my teammates and that. So it's good. It's tough. Tough sessions out there, man.
I can imagine, man. Fucking hell.
Days, man.
I think there's maybe one kind of last thing I wanted to kind of ask you, and probably on behalf of a lot of folk that might watch this. So all age groups, let's just say MD that's kind of thinking, I quite fancy doing a bit of training, be it I want to be the next fucking UFC or Bellator star, or I just want to fucking get into it recreationally. But people scared to get into gyms because they think the fucking saloon door's going to close. Cunts are going to turn around and go, who's this fucking fool? You know what I mean? What would you say to people that maybe just that eager to go and start training at a gym like Scottish Hit Squad or that? What's the kind of camaraderie like? Obviously it's clear to see from what you're telling us, but is there any message you would put out to somebody that's kind of eager to start?
Aye, definitely. I would say, and there's a few factors, right? Just to clarify, my gym, there's no egos in my gym. Like, you leave the egos at the door. Like, right, everybody's there to help each other. If it's weight loss, just to learn or to compete, stuff like that, or just to meet new friends or whatever.
Yep.
But if you're wanting to start MMA to like a newcomer, one, like, don't be nervous, like, to even chat the door or walk in or speak to somebody or mail anybody about it, but there's certain things I would say. Find out, go to a few gyms, like who you sell about, like no, don't just go to the first one you see. Go to a couple, think what can you afford, what financially can you afford there, like do you need to travel, etc. How are the coaches, how are you welcomed, do the coaches really know what they're doing? You know what I mean? Like I see a lot of kid on black belts and world champions out there that just interested in taking money. They don't want to learn you, and they maybe fire you into like a fight when you've not got the skill set, or they've give you false hope in your skill set and no taught you right, which is dangerous. If you shouldn't be in there. It's MMA isn't a game, you know what I mean? Like I see all these charity events and train for 7 weeks and have a fight at the end of it for charity, for a good cause. Like you've got to be that good cause they're raising money for, because you've got your fucking
you'll make a rich next year.
Your heat melt it. So I would shop about first and see what you can afford. Does it take long to get there? Sometimes travelling hours to a good gym is worth it, but it is a lot of travelling back and forth, paying for petrol days or whatever. So I would shop about, make sure the coaches know what they're doing, they treat you well. And when you go into gyms, it's no wee cliques where people don't talk to each other, and you want to go to train, you want to enjoy yourself, you want to be happy you're going, and stuff like that. So that's the stuff I would look out for.
Aye.
But definitely put your trainers on and go. Don't like, I'll do it then, I'll start next month, or I'll start.
It's easy to do, innit?
A New Year's resolution next year. I'm going to fucking start MMA, or like
2021 is a year for me.
Like even like if you've got troubles having a shit day, you fell out in the missus, you starting a shite, anything, go and hitting pads or go and roll in jiu-jitsu or having a wee spar can help the world. And even for people with mental health issues as well, that's the best place to go as well. Like surround yourself with people with the same mindset that want to help you, and it can just help everybody. Like everybody's enjoying their training, and we're all there to help each other basically. Especially in my gym. I don't know, I can't speak for it. I've trained in a few gyms, but I can't speak for everybody's gym.
Aye.
Cool, man.
Solid advice, man. Good on you.
You do training yourself, though, eh?
Training.
Do you not like train up the youngsters or that? Coaching, sorry.
I coach on a Thursday. I do jiu-jitsu at 5 o'clock, and I coach MMA beginners at 6 o'clock.
Right.
So they're a beginners class on a Monday as well, but I don't coach that. But I do PTs as well. So like I've done young 10-year-olds all the way up. So I enjoy that. I enjoy sharing a wee bit of knowledge as if I fucking know stuff. But realistically,
you obviously do, mate.
I'm a seasoned vet. You know what I mean? But
this is a tombstone.
When I go over like techniques when I'm coaching, like I start to switch on myself, and it helps me learn a wee bit more because I'm going into more detail on why we do it and stuff like that. So I think it benefits me and whoever I'm coaching.
Do you think we'd do that in the future? Would you move into coaching, Jack?
Aye, open up my own gym, Hollytown Hit Squad.
Hollytown Heat Melters.
I don't know. I love calling on my teammates. I love being there for them. I love helping out. So I don't know, maybe one day, and if I retire and I've got my black belt in jiu-jitsu, then I've got that under me, and I've got all my MMA experience and fighting at a top level, then I can pass on to somebody.
Absolutely, man. Aye. Nice one, eh?
Yeah, obviously just a right laid back bastard, like, and I think that's probably that's a good thing, man. Like I like what you've said about you don't really think too far ahead in the future or that. So, but mate, all I can say is obviously best of luck, man.
Thank you very
in
much.
Your career.
That's all it is really. It's just a journey, because the one thing I do, like I've not really mentioned, is I like travelling. Like I never go back to the same country. No, I'm going to do America though. The only reason because I'm doing all the States, but like I want to travel the full world. You
got a road trip America? You got a road trip it to the proper way?
I've done it.
Route 66.
I'm doing it in July, but it's just the west coast.
All right.
So that in Philadelphia, it was my first time I was ever in America, because I thought I would have problems getting in, because I was a naughty boy.
That's voice for Hollytown.
So like going through the customs in Dublin, I was shiting myself, because it's alright in Dublin. They can just tell you to go home. You're half an hour, but
it's not
if you're
too
on
bad.
for the Philadelphia and you're getting fucking deported and that, it's not a good look. But finally got to Philly, done a few states, go back here with Paul again soon, do a few states, and I'm travelling the West Coast as well. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
Nice,
but like I like quite like Thailand and travelling Europe and stuff like that. So that's what I love doing. I love fighting and travelling. That's my jam.
If fucking that lets you travel, man, go for it.
If you can travel doing shit you love, man, you're alright. But happy. Where's the best place you've ever travelled? What's your favourite?
I've said Thailand. I was there last year. We've done like Bangkok, then Pattaya, then down to Phuket. But Phuket was unbelievable. Going to all the wee islands, and I was in a jungle where like just going down the river in a jungle, actual real jungle, and just elephants in the water with me and all that, and like mad shit. Know what I mean? Mad shit you would never washing elephants and all that. Know what I mean?
It's a far cry for Strathy Park.
Don't get me wrong, man. They're like stinking hairy bastards. You're just like, I wonder what the fuck is on this elephant that I'm just rubbing myself into. You know what I mean? But they're beautiful creatures. But give me all these diseases you've got, and I'll take them back to the H-town. Well, the elephant's probably got some off me. Who knows, man?
Washing the ladyboys' trunks, man.
Oh man.
It is.
But like we went doing like the rapids in an actual jungle in Phuket or wherever the fuck it was, and the guy just pulled it to the side, just jump in the water, and I was like, fuck it, just jumped in, and as soon as I landed in the water, I'm just like, what is in this water, man? I'm just trying to get back on this dinghy, and I've just floating all over the place. So, but I travelled Croatia as well, which was fucking beautiful, and done all the Game of Thrones things and all that.
Dubrovnik, that's nice, isn't it?
Dubrovnik, we actually drove for the split all the way down to Dubrovnik, and it was like a cliffside all the way into the water, right. And it was the best day of my life that day. It was beautiful, man. Sun was shining, awesome. But see, going round like this is no lie, going round like cliff edges in the motor, there was people overtaking us in like cliff edge corners, like twice it happened. I'm like, and they're spinning it. I'm like, they don't know what's in this fucking corner.
Fuck that noise,
fucking
man.
Psychos, man. Like just shit myself. Like, don't know who's round there. Then we're off the side of the fucking cliff. But that drive from Split to Dubrovnik was beautiful. But funny wee quick story I'll tell you before we go. But so we stop at this pole, right? The guy's like fucking just a wee. Is that a pole you call them? You call them poles? Like,
well, the Polish.
Like you pay money to get through.
You said about Polish? Did you say
that's what you call Polish fucking at Polish?
No, tolls.
Tolls.
Fucking sorry, all the Polish folk out there.
Fucking blah blah blah.
Just Polish folks along at the side of the road.
Anyway, that was not like against the Poles.
Checked our fucking passports to go through. Blah blah. So we stop at a fucking petrol station. We fill the tank up because we hired the car. And it's like fucking 800, blah blah blah. Go back in, the guy's like, no, fucking thousand. What do you mean 1,000? It says 800, like Croatia money. Like you're in Bosnia, so like see going down that road, there's this wee bit like this, and it's Bosnia. So that's what the tolls were.
Right.
And I was like, I don't think I've got that much money. They go back into tomorrow, like, we're in Bosnia, by the way. So it was a funny wee story. We ended up fucking bankrupt in Bosnia for 2 minutes or something.
Fucking hell, man. I'd be shaking my doors.
That drive, if you ever go to Croatia, go to Split, drive down to Dubrovnik. Beautiful, man. Fucking beautiful.
I'm actually wanting to go back to Dubrovnik. I shot a wedding over there once and it was
King's
brilliant,
Landing.
but didn't he? Aye. Are you up to date with that?
So, I watched it last night, the second episode.
Gearing up, man.
So, see the King's Land, the Dubrovnik old town bit you're probably talking about, like, did you walk around the wall? No,
aye.
Right,
brilliant.
so I stand, let's get us a picture then, get us a picture. So I stand, shit you not, man. This wee railing, I just lean on the railing, you're about 200 feet up, and the railing, just this wee rust thing just snaps, man. Just snaps, and I'm just there. Just like that.
You're thrown down.
And there's all these tourists just like, the one you've got to grab me, they'll just got to do. I'm just like, heart in my mouth, like, why is that so I nearly died in the Dubrovnik war, and I'm just thinking, I just like, what would I? I just be doing their splat, know what I mean? Like,
somebody got a great fucking 48, but
I think I was wearing my Hit Squad t-shirt too. It'd have been like, here lies a Hit Squad split. So I nearly died twice actually. That fucking road cliff thing.
That road side's
and the
horrendous,
fucking
man.
King's Landing with fucking Cersei down the walk of shame. I would have been just a wee puddle of mush, man.
So we're really selling Croatia here for avid travellers, isn't it?
But
That's with death.
and I was going to say that was the best day of my life, which it was, but I nearly died in the best day of my life.
That's why you're this crap fighter, man.
Superb, man.
So I live life on the edge.
Yeah.
This has been a hoot.
Oh no, good on you, man. Listen, mate,
Cheers for coming
thank
on,
you
dude.
very much for coming in. I appreciate it.
My pleasure,
And,
mate.
I love what you're doing, man. I love what you're doing with Chris's house and the good fucking work you're doing in the community.
mate.
That's fucking really important. We didn't mention the Bad Part podcast, but fucking that's excellent. Hope folk can check that out. That's Facebook, Insta, all the usual social media.
iTunes, YouTube, all that jazz.
Yourself and James Hamilton with guests and stuff like that. So that's the Bad Part podcast.
You used to work with James Hamilton, baby.
Did you?
And
Good guy, man. Good guy.
I hope this fight camp goes well, man.
So they are, man.
I hope it's not a
I'm
fucking...
fucked already, man. 2 sessions in, man. Fucking
2 sessions in, he's fucked. So, but yeah, man. Cheers, brother, for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Big time, man. Thanks, dude.
Cowabunga, dude.
Cheers, guys.
Mate, say hello to the tolls in Poland.
Paul's just on there like €2.